Alright guys, this is the TK40. It is Phoenix, and you'll see in my night hike video, in the video I'm going to post probably around here that shows some of the nighttime shots. Let's see, let's scoot this over here. The tail cap is textured. It does have spots for attaching lanyards. One thing I did to this is I added on inner tube. Gives a nice grip, more of a rubber texture that I wanted, just instead of the knurling on the side. There are some heat vents here, heat sinks for keeping it down. You can see that in there. It uses the new MCE LED technology. It's actually a quad LED. You'll probably, this is generation 1 for this sort of thing, so you probably see others coming out with the same usage. I don't know if Surefire or anybody will pick up on those. They sort of do their own lighting. But as far as the European LED flashlight market, you'll probably see a whole lot more using that bulb other than just Phoenix. Beyond its capabilities, I will tell you, comparing it side by side, this is a 4D mag light. Had this one for years. This one has an LED conversion. There's no comparison. Even on, there's low. There's medium. Medium already outdoes it. And I'll tell you right now, this sucker weighs almost 2 pounds. And nobody wants to carry backup D batteries. There's no reason anymore. This uses 8 LED, let's see, hold on, uses 8 AA batteries. Initially, I wanted to get a AA battery into my arsenal. This was the one I chose. Most of my other flashlights, other than a few headlamps, I have are all CR123s. Oops. This is the battery pack that goes into it. Let me switch over here. Because the way this is wired and the way they have this hooked up, you can run off of 4. Now you're going to lower your run time, but it's not going to affect your light output. What you're going to do is these run in series here, and so you can literally, I keep taking those out, you can literally just pull those right out of the circuit and run with only one side. And I think that's a great sort of survival feature that they have incorporated in there. Let me screw this back on. Again, this is pretty well constructed. It's got all your gaskets. It's fairly waterproof. Nice threads on it. Again, I just put the inner tube on there just for giggles. This does have quite a bit of features to it, and I'll try and look at my notes here. On low, which, let's see, I don't think that's low. Let me get back to low here. Low, and if you're real close, you can actually see sort of that X pattern. That's because of the when you're really close to objects, it's that quad LED kind of gives that star pattern. If any of you guys are noticing that. But low is 13 lumens. You get 150 hours of runtime. Okay, put that into perspective. That's 6 days. So if you live in a cave with no external light source, you could live in there without sleeping for 6 days, or 12 days if you only use it while you're awake. Are you kind of understanding where I'm getting here? Okay, medium, 93 lumens. Plenty bright to do anything you want. You're going to get 20 hours off of that. All right. You jump to 277 lumens on high. Okay, that's still going to get you 6.5 hours, 6.8 hours to be exact. Okay, that's pretty ridiculous. If I go to turbo mode, that is 630 lumens. Again, take or leave, the data points of what these guys advertise. but you're going to get 2 hours of runtime on this. And I'll tell you what, if you look at my night shot video or you look at my night hiking video, we were able to see the waterfall. You could daylight the top of trees out of this one little light. Now you do get other features here. Let's switch back to low. If you double tap it, you're going to go into a slow blink, kind of a slow flash. Who knows how long the battery would last on that. And that's more of a nice light beacon. And you can tell that's a great signaling device. Now if I go to medium and double tap it, you're going to get, I believe this is SOS. Still, you want SOS mode? If on low, it's holding up for 6 days, guess what? SOS mode is going to give you a pretty good runtime. High, double tapped, I believe it's just a fast blink. There you go. And if I put it up to turbo, you get strobe, which probably shows up really weird on here. And again, this was, forgive the target, I just wanted something to have a background here. Let me know what you guys think. Again, these 4 lights that I'm going over right here are my core lights in a bug out situation. You know what? I would probably carry this if the weight was worth it. I would have rechargeable lights in here, or sorry, rechargeable batteries in there that I was able to recharge with my solar chargers. Not a big deal. My CR123s. You know, I love my Surefire to death. I would probably keep that on me. There's no reason not to have this thing hiding somewhere. But this PD20, I think, is over versatile to the point where, you know, it is way too many lights in one. You have a light, you know, that reaches way up, plenty of lumens to get you anywhere you need to go, even on turbo. A lantern that functions as high and as bright as you want. I really think that this is a great light that only utilizes one battery in there. And that'll sort of conclude my lights here for bug out, but you get the idea. Again, if you want to go back to the tactical guys, they have a saying of the triad of lights, and you can, I believe Surefire has a video about them. If you Google them or go to YouTube and look up Surefire, there's some sheriffs, I believe in Texas, that sort of give you the rundown of why you should always have a triad of lights, and that can include a weapons light if you wanted. But yeah, light's important for self-defense, for discovery, to find out what goes bump in the night, for signaling, for creating, you know, for being able to move in the night effectively. You can get your own natural night vision, but I'll tell you right now, if you're trying to move in the night, it's going to be way more effective. You got to be careful where you're doing it, because if you're doing it with flashlights and you're doing it with 640 lumens, that's going to get you seen. But it depends if you want to be seen or not. And we'll leave it at that. Again, you know, decide what your platform is going to be, whether you want AA batteries, whether you want CR123s. Both of those I have the capability of charging by solar. Whether your bug out location is a cave, you know, something underground. Talk about security, traveling at night, and signaling. Those are all things you really need to nail down, and this will give you the opportunity to do that. But like I said, guys, 13 lumens for 6 days non-stop. That's ridiculous. So I hope this helps, and we'll move along through the gear.